morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. I hope you had a wonderful week. Congratulations to those of you who are officially on summer, finally finished up this week. Awesome job finishing strong and getting to the end of the school year. I'm excited because since it is summer, in beginning of June, we're actually starting a new unit in our studies. So we just finished up talking about the early church and how we could tell others about God. Now we're going to be moving into a unit where we talk about the church and what the church is and how God uses the church. So definitely a fun unit to be in because, we call buildings church, but we're not in a building right now. So what is the church? So it'll be fun to dig into this and really study. And with it, we're actually going to be studying some Old Testament stories that you may or may not be familiar with and just seeing how, because they had the temple and the tabernacle in the Old Testament, which would be like our church buildings today. So we'll be able to see how God used those and how God continues to use the church today. All right. Real quick, just a reminder, Mom and Dad, if you're not using it, Lifeway is still putting both the lesson videos and the worksheets online. So you can utilize those with both the discussion questions and the readings through the week to really dive into this and study these topics with your kids. So I've posted the link in the description. You just have to log in with a Lifeway ID, which is really easy to make if you don't have one, and it's totally free. And then you can access them on their Digital Pass website. So an awesome tool to use just to help you dive in and disciple your kids. All right, let's get into today's story because this is a fun one. All right. Our mystery item's a stethoscope. Well, a stethoscope is used to listen, and you're learning about things because, like, this doctors use them, and we actually use this stethoscope because we raise goats. So we'll use this to check on their hearts and their lungs just to get an idea to make sure they're healthy and stuff. So we listen with it to learn about things we can't see. So I wonder, maybe our story is something about listening and learning? Let's see. So our story comes from 1 Samuel, and it's actually a longer one. So we're going to talk about the first bit, and then I'll let y'all get to dive into the rest of it to study it. But we're in 1 Samuel chapter 1, verses 24 through 28, chapter 2, verses 18 through 26, and then chapter 3. And in it you meet a woman named Hannah. And she did not have a baby. So she was married, and she really wanted a baby, but she did not have any children yet. So when her family went up to worship God, Hannah went before the place of worship, and she just prayed. She just emptied her heart out to the Lord, saying, Lord, please bless me with a baby. And if you do, I will dedicate him to you so that he can learn about you and serve you all his life. Well, sure enough, the next year, Hannah had a baby. So she waited until the baby was old enough, and she took him back to the place of worship to the priest Eli and said, Eli, I am dedicating my son to the Lord, just as I promised, that he can learn about and serve God. So she actually left Samuel with Eli so that at the place of worship, so at their temple, that Eli could teach Samuel about God. So Samuel could learn about God there. So one of the things we're going to be talking about is how at church we can learn about God. People can learn about God through the church. And as you read the story, something really cool happens where Samuel actually listens to God and has to deliver a message. So definitely dive in and find out how God uses Samuel, even as a young boy, and what things God has planned for Samuel, as Samuel is going to actually be a great prophet for God to the people of Israel and teaching them about him. Praying for each of you. Like I said, if you have any specific prayer requests, definitely reach out. You can email us at kids@thewaybiblechurch.com. But like I said, definitely praying for each of you. I'm looking forward to when I can see each of your smiling faces and maybe give y'all an elbow bump and saying hi and welcome back. Definitely stay safe. God's in control, and we can trust him, and he loves each of us very much. Bye, guys.